Hi everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super card game unboxing, and it's been a while since I've had any Dragon Ball Super card game content on my channel. There hasn't been too much going on lately, but now we're starting to see some stuff released, and today we're going to be looking at two expansion sets leading up to the Unison Warrior Series 10 cards that are coming out very soon. So we've got ourselves the Universe 7 Unison expansion set and the Universe 11 Unison expansion set to open up. So let's get stuck into it. We'll start this unboxing with BE11, the Universe 7 Unison expansion set, and we've got a little preview of one of those new Unison Warrior cards there on the front, and we'll go over to the back for our listed contents. So inside the set we get 13 new cards in total. One of those is a new Vegeta leader card, which is silver foiled, and we've got the new Gotenks Unison cards ×2, so that's the one on the front there. One of those foiled and one non-foiled, and then we've got new limited cards ×10, so 5 different types there. And we've got also one foiled and one non-foiled of those, so that gives us the 10. And then we've got the deck case itself, which looks like it's got some nice graphics on it to have a look at. So yeah, 13 new cards in total, 7 exclusive expansion rares, and let's get him opened up and we'll read through those cards. Okay, well that's everything opened up, and before we check out our cards, let's check out the case that we get. So we've got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta there, Ultra Instinct sign, it looks like Goku, and then Gotenks on the front, and then we've got Frieza there on the side, and inside, nice little Velcro a bit there to seal it up. We've got a card separator with that Ultra Instinct sign Goku. There's an image on that. Now let's have a look at those cards. So our first card, as we saw from the front of the packaging, is a red card, Gotenks Unison of Rage, with an energy cost of 2. And it's a Unison Warrior card, so if you're unfamiliar with Unison Warrior cards, I'll just quickly explain. So basically they are sub-leaders, as the name suggests, work in unison with your leader card. So we've got an auto here of when your leader card's power is decreased by a skill, it gets plus 10,000 power for the turn. And then we've got an activate main, so choose up to one card in your life and add it to your hand, and then choose one of your leader cards and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn, and that will add a marker to your card. And then we've got a second activate main, which will cost you 2 markers to use, and you get to choose one of your leader cards and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn. And then you can look at your opponent's hand and choose up to one multicolor battle card or battle card with 10,000 power or less in it and place it in its owner's drop area. And we've got 15,000 power on him, and we'll put him up in the top left here. Next up, we've got that new Vegeta leader card, and here's a red leader. Let's move over to the unawakened side where we've got regular Vegeta, and he's got an order of when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and an awaken of when your life is at 4 or less, or your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you have a red Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play. You may draw 2 cards and choose cards in your life and add them to your hand until you have 6 life left, and then flip this card over back to that awakened side now, and nice foiled image there of Vegeta, candidate of destruction, and he has an auto of once per turn. When this card attacks, draw one card, and a second auto, which is also once per turn. When this card's power is reduced by a skill, it gains dual attack for the turn. And we'll put him next to our Unison card. We've got another red card, 3 energy cost, Whis Destruction's Conductor, and he's got 5,000 power and 5,000 combo, has a permanent of if your leader card is a red Vegeta card, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2, and an auto of when you play this card, choose one, so you can look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and choose up to 1 red Unison card with a specified cost of 2, or up to 1 red Universe 7 card with an energy cost of 4 or less among them and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Or you can choose one of your leader cards and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn, and this card gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. We've got Beerus, Wrath of the Gods, red card next with 3 energy cost, and he has 15,000 power and 5,000 combo. He has a critical skill, also a unique one, which means only 1 copy of this card can be played in your battle area at a time. And then we've got an auto which will cost you 1 red energy. If your leader card is a red Vegeta card, at the end of the battle in which you combo with this card from your hand, play this card in rest mode. And we've got an Android 17 card now. So Android 17, High Alert. He's a red card with 2 energy cost. He's got 10,000 power and 5,000 combo. He's got a blocker skill, which means you can redirect an opponent's attack to this card. And an activate main of if you have a red Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play, you have no battle cards in play, play this card from your hand, so negating that energy cost, and you get an auto of at the end of the turn in which your leader card's power is currently being increased or decreased, switch this card to active mode, so becoming a dual attack if that's going on. And our second last card for the expansion set is Frieza Fair-Weathered Fiend, red card with 4 energy cost, 20,000 power, 5,000 combo, and double strike, so causing 2 damage to your opponent instead of 1. Then also has that unique skill, so only 1 copy of this card can be played in your battle area at a time. Has an auto for 2 red energy if your leader card is red and you have a red Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play. At the end of the battle in which you combo with this card from your hand, play this card, so another negate of energy cost there. And then we've got a second auto, which is once per turn. When your opponent activates a counter skill, choose up to 1 of their battle cards ignoring barrier, and it gets minus 30,000 power for the turn. And our last card in this set is a red 2 energy cost Omen of Awakening with Ultra Instinct sign Goku on that image. It's a counterplay, and if your leader card is red, choose 1 card in your life and place it in your drop area. And if the battle card being played has 20,000 power or less, it is placed in its owner's drop area instead of being played. And he also has a permanent of if you have a red Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. That's it for our first expansion set. The rest of the cards are just non-forward versions of the ones we've already got over. So let's get that second one open. Our next one is B12, the Universe 11 Unison expansion set, and another little preview of one of the cards we get inside on the front and over to the back, where once again we've got 13 cards in total in the set. One being a new Topa leader card, foiled, which I'm pretty keen to check that out. And then we've got the new Vegeta Unison card ×2, so one foiled, one non-foiled, and new limited cards ×10 with 5 different types, normal and non-foiled as well. And then the deck case, which we'll be having a look at those graphics. And so, yeah, 13 new cards in total, made up of 7 expansion rares. Let's check out that deck box. So we've got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta on the front. On the side, we've got Jiren, and on the back, we've got Topa, looking pretty chunky. Then finally on the other side, we've got Dispo, and on the inside, we've got Jiren as our card separator. And for our cards, the first one, which we saw on the front of the packaging there, is a yellow 2 energy cost Vegeta Unison of Fury Unison Warrior card, and he's got 15,000 power and an activate main, which is once per turn. Choose this card or one of your battle cards and switch it to rest mode and add a marker to this card. And then we've got a second activate main, which will cost you 1 marker. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards with an energy cost greater than their current energy until the end of their next turn. And then a third activate main, which will cost you 3 markers. Choose up to one of your opponent's energy and switch it to rest mode. And then this card gets plus 5,000 power, double strike, and dual attack for the turn. That's pretty sweet. Put him up on the left. Here's that new Topa leader card next. He's a yellow leader, and we'll flip him over to the unawakened side where we've just got a regular Topa, and he's got an order of when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and then an awaken of when your life is at 4 or less, or you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play. You may choose up to 2 of your energy, switch them to active mode, then choose cards in your life and add them to your hand until you have 6 life left, and flip this card over to that mighty image of Topa, foiled nicely. So Topa, candidate of destruction, and he's got an order of when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and a permanent if you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play. When a player plays a battle card, that player can't play battle cards for the turn. Now we've got a 4 energy cost yellow card, Belmod the Self-Indulgent, and he's got 20,000 power and 5,000 combo. He has a counterplay skill, so when your opponent plays a card, the card being played is played in rest mode. Then you play this card, and then he's got a counter attack skill, so being able to choose from those 2. So negate the attack and then play this card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for the turn. And we've got a permanent as well, so during your opponent's turn, if you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. So 3 energy cost, yellow card, Margarita, Tutor of Power, with 5,000 combo and 19,000 power. With barrier skill, and a permanent of if you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1, and an order of when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, and it can't be switched to active mode until the start of your next turn. Then we've got 2 energy cost yellow card, Dispo the Flash Striker, and he's got 5,000 combo, 15,000 power, and critical skill. with an activate main. If you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play and you have no battle cards in play, play this card from your hand, so negating the cost of him completely with that. And our second last card from this set is 1 energy cost, yellow card, Casserole, the Slash Striker with 4,000 power and 5,000 combo. He has an order of when you play this card, look it up with 5 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 yellow Unison card with a specified energy cost of 2, or up to 1 yellow Universe 11 card with an energy cost of 4 or less among them and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. He's got a second order of when this card is switched to rest mode by one of your skills, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. And our final card for this expansion set unboxing is a 1 energy cost yellow card Spirit Fist with Jiren on the image, and I do like that image quite a lot actually. So it's a counterplay card, and when the battle card's played, you may choose it and switch it to rest mode, and has an active battle skill. So during your combo phase, if your leader card is a Universe 11 card and it's your turn, choose up to 1 of your leader cards or up to 1 of your yellow Unison cards with a specified cost of 2, and it gets plus 10,000 power for the turn. So that is it from me, folks, for the unboxing of these 2 expansion sets. I highly recommend picking them up. There are some really decent cards in there that'll help out with the upcoming Series 10 release, and we get the 2 new leader cards plus the new Unison Warrior cards. So I hope you liked the video, and until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.